Ever wondered how to ensure your food supplies last not just weeks or months but years? That's where long-term food storage comes in. It's an essential part of planning for the unexpected, and every savvy prepper knows that a secure food supply is the backbone of survival. So what exactly is long-term food storage? Well, in simple terms, it's the process of preserving food to last for an extended period, generally over a year. In many cases, these foods can last for several years, making them the perfect addition to your survival kit. The beauty of long-term food storage is that it allows you to have a reliable food supply that isn't dependent on the whims of nature or the stability of our modern supply chains. It's about being self-sufficient and prepared no matter what life throws your way. Now you might be wondering what types of foods are suitable for long-term storage. The answer is quite wide-ranging. You've got your staples like grains, beans, and pasta, which can last for years if properly stored. Then there are other items like powdered milk, dehydrated fruits and vegetables, and canned goods. Even certain types of cheese, when waxed, can last for a very long time. But it's not just about what you store, it's also about how you store it. The key to successful long-term food storage is creating the right conditions. This involves protecting your food from elements that can degrade it over time, things like light, heat, moisture, and oxygen. We'll delve deeper into this as we progress. So there you have it. Understanding what long-term food storage is the first step to becoming a pro prepper. It's about thinking ahead and ensuring you have a reliable food supply that can sustain you for years to come. In the next segment, we'll be talking about one of the most effective ways to store your food for the long haul: Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers, so stay tuned for that. Now that we know what long-term food storage is, it's time to reveal the secret weapon: Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill storage solutions. Mylar bags in particular are a game changer when it comes to safeguarding your food for the long haul. How does it work? Well, imagine a protective shield around your food, keeping it fresh and flavorful for years, even decades. That's what Mylar bags do. They are made from a material that is resistant to moisture, light, and insects, all things that can ruin your food. And they are designed to be heat-sealed, creating an airtight environment that is crucial for long-term storage. But Mylar bags don't work alone. They need a partner in crime: oxygen absorbers. These little packets are the unsung heroes of food preservation. They work by absorbing the oxygen in the bag. Why is this important? Because oxygen is one of the main culprits that cause food to spoil. It allows bacteria and mold to grow, and it can also cause fats to go rancid. By getting rid of the oxygen, you're drastically slowing down these processes. Using Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers together is like a 1-2 punch for food preservation. You're not only creating a barrier against external threats, but you're also dealing with the enemy within the oxygen. And the best part is, it's not complicated. Simply place your food in the bag, add an oxygen absorber, and seal it up. One thing to note though is that not all Mylar bags are created equal. You want to look for bags that are thick and durable. After all, the last thing you want is for your bag to tear or puncture, compromising your food. So, when it comes to long-term food storage, don't overlook the power of Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. They might seem like simple tools, but their impact is far from minimal. With Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers, you're giving your food a fighting chance against time. Speaking of Mylar bags, there's one brand that stands out: Wallaby Mylar bags. Now, as an experienced prepper, I've used a fair share of Mylar bags in my time, but Wallaby Mylar bags, they take the cake. Their superior quality and durability have made them a staple in my food storage routine. Whether I'm sealing up grains, freeze-dried fruits, or my favorite beef jerky, Wallaby Mylar bags have never let me down. They're reliable, robust, and they give me the peace of mind that my food is safe and ready for when I need it most. And here's the cherry on top. If you're interested in trying out Wallaby Mylar bags, I've got a special deal for you. Check the description below for a link that gets you $5 off and free shipping on every order. Invest in Wallaby Mylar bags and you're investing in the longevity of your food stockpile. Another key player in the long-term food storage game is freeze-drying. Freeze-drying, also known as lyophilization, is a process that involves freezing food and then removing the moisture under a vacuum. This method allows food to retain its nutritional value, taste, and texture, all while extending its shelf life significantly. Here's how it works. Freeze-drying first freezes the food solid, then reduces the surrounding pressure and adds heat to allow the frozen water in the food to sublimate directly from the solid phase to the gas phase. The result? Food that is dry, lightweight, and compact, perfect for storing away for future use. What makes freeze-drying a superstar in food preservation? Well, the magic lies in the fact that it locks in the nutrition and flavor of the food, while also making it incredibly long-lasting. Foods that undergo freeze-drying can last up to 25 to 30 years, if stored correctly. Yes, you heard it right, decades. Now you might be wondering, what types of food can you freeze-dry? The answer is almost anything. Fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy products, complete meals, and even desserts. Imagine having a slice of your favorite apple pie, freeze-dried and ready to eat, even a decade from now. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But there's a catch. While freeze-drying is an effective way to preserve food, the equipment needed can be quite expensive. A good quality home freeze dryer can cost you a few $1,000s. However, considering the longevity it provides to your food, it's a worthy investment, especially if you're serious about long-term food storage. And remember, just like with other long-term storage methods, packaging is key. Once your food is freeze-dried, make sure to store it in an airtight container, like a Mylar bag, to protect it from moisture and light. Freeze-drying may be an investment, but it's one that pays off in the long run. With this method, you can have a diverse and nutritious food stockpile ready for whatever the future holds. So you have your Mylar bags and your freeze dryer, but what foods should you be storing? Well, let's dive into that. When it comes to long-term food storage, you want to focus on high-nutrient, non-perishable items. These are foods that not only keep well, but also provide you with the essential vitamins and minerals your body needs to function. First up, we have grains. These are a staple in any long-term food storage plan. They're high in fiber and carbohydrates, providing you with the energy you need. Think items like wheat, rice, and oats. And don't forget about pasta. It's easy to cook, versatile, and can last for years when stored correctly. Next, we have beans and legumes. These are a great source of protein and fiber, and they also have a long shelf life. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and other varieties all make great additions to your food storage. Then we have canned goods. Fruits, vegetables, meats, you name it. While canned goods may not have as long a shelf life as some other items, they're still a good choice for adding variety and nutritional value to your food storage. Just remember to rotate these items regularly to keep your stock fresh. Let's not forget about freeze-dried and dehydrated foods. These can last for up to 25 years when stored correctly, and they're incredibly lightweight, which is a bonus if you need to be on the move. And lastly, consider adding some comfort foods to your storage. Things like chocolate, coffee, or even your favorite candy can provide a morale boost in challenging times. Remember, the right foods and the right storage methods are your ticket to a well-prepared future. No matter what life throws at us, having a well-stocked pantry can give us some peace of mind. So, stock up, store correctly, and stay prepared. And there you have it, the basics of long-term food storage. We've covered everything from the definition of long-term storage, the use of Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers, a shout-out to Wallaby Mylar bags for their superior quality, the importance of freeze-drying, and insights into the best foods for long-term storage in 2024. Remember, preparation is the key to survival. It's not just about collecting food, but also about preserving it in a way that will last. The right knowledge and tools like Mylar bags and freeze dryers can make a world of difference. If you found this guide helpful, I ask that you give it a thumbs up and share it with those who might benefit. Also, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you never miss out on essential tips and tricks for prepping. Stay prepared, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.